Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Welcome again to another Locals and Coffee, where we ask local professionals valuable and reliable information that we can trust. And I've got my very good friend with me, Lindsay Howell. So tell us about you. What do you do? And what do you do outside of where you work too?
So my name is Lindsay. I am a registered dietitian here in the Tri-Cities area. Um, I work in an outpatient setting, so I see clients just mainly my area of focus is weight management. And so just kind of talking with clients about eating and lifestyle changes during the day, and then outside of work, just um, kind of like to draw and hang out at home. Have a perfect little dog that I love dearly with my husband. So
I'm still going to post that picture sometime of how cute Chuck is on the couch.
it's great.
So during like the coronavirus pandemic and everything that's going on right now, like how is that impacting your industry since you're in weight management? I know like I'm not doing so hot in it. I'm sure tons of other people aren't either. No one is excelling in this department. Like
Yeah. So
impacted you.
yeah. So that it definitely is impacting it in like several different ways. So just like healthcare in general is being impacted in the way that we just provide healthcare. So it's a lot of tech based, just like we're doing now, a lot of appointments, trying to figure out how to deliver care in that way because we are at home and we probably have a higher likelihood of possibly eating more, just either out of boredom or even stress. And so, definitely wanting to, in this industry, like meet the needs and figuring out how to meet those needs when we can't meet in person. So, it's been kind of challenging, but really cool to just see like this was definitely something that I think healthcare would have transitioned into anyways. And this has just kind of hastened that along. Um, and have had pretty good response from our clients into using technology that I wasn't expecting in the beginning, but a lot of people have reacted really positively to it.
Do you think this will continue on after all of this?
I know I've had from our like supervisor, it's something that we definitely wanted to continue. It was something we were building before, but now seeing that it truly is very helpful, especially just to have the accountability when people can't meet together, especially with weight management and getting to meet with someone. I think that it would definitely be helpful to reach even more people, even after social distancing may not be a thing, can be something that would be beneficial regardless.
Oh, so this thing has been a good impact on your industry then.
Yeah, so with kind of delivering healthcare, it's been really positive for clients, and like maybe eating behaviors, maybe not as positive just because we've seen more people be at home either due to just working at home or kind of changes in what their jobs look like, whether that means we're looking for new jobs or kind of waiting until all of this pans out. Um, and so maybe changing to maybe not as healthy eating behavior. So maybe a negative in that light, but positive in how we can still provide healthcare kind of in.
So what is some good tips, or what are some good tips for healthy snacking that everybody can pretty much apply?
So for healthy snacking, one really big thing is typically when you're talking with a dietitian, you want to know, well, how many calories can I eat? What's a good calorie balance? And I'm not really about, I mean, I know we need to talk about calories, but what I really try to direct people more towards is looking at the nutrition of something. And so when we're looking at snacks, not just solely looking for like 100-calorie snack packs, which are great and great for portion control, but also like looking at what type of nutrition am I getting from this? Am I getting something that's providing more nutrition than just calories, or is it providing more calories than nutrition? And so by that, I mean, an example I typically give, my grandfather loves Little Debbie cakes, and that is his snack of choice. He loves his oatmeal cream pies and go for it, half on. But when we're snacking, we may snack on things like that, and we get hungry like 10 minutes later. But thinking about calories, it's not low calorie, so we should be full from eating those calories. So I would just say for people looking for snacks, try to find more nutrient dense items, things that are more closely related to kind of a whole food, which means less processed, as much real food as we can get our hands on, kind of be the best kind of snacks we can do.
Yeah. I know when I eat 100-calorie pack of snacks, I feel like I'm eating air. Like
Right.
it
And it
just,
makes more.
yes. And I'm like, okay, well, if I eat 3 more packs, then oh God, I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
300 calories and it's fine. So
Right.
for people that aren't watching this, we actually met in school and we went to college together. I have a nutrition degree and doing nothing with it. So go you. But so it kind of reminds me of the mindful eating that we
Yeah.
like. Can you kind of walk us through a little bit of what that is? And that might actually be helpful for people. That'll be a
Yeah.
contribution to the nutrition industry since I'm doing
Yeah.
nothing now.
Kayla, Kayla, you use it every day for your family. So yeah, mindful eating. I'm so glad Kayla brought this up because it is super helpful with snacking, and especially during this time of where we may be eating because we are bored, or maybe because we're stressed or panicked over like whatever's going on, and eating as maybe a response to emotion rather than hunger. And so with mindful eating, this is, and if you don't know about mindful eating, I would recommend kind of looking up some things from reputable sources, as Kayla said, but dietitians can definitely help you out with this. But looking at mindful eating, it applies this like intention and attention to like what we're doing and while we're eating. It causes us to maybe slow down, take a step back as to, I am eating something and what am I eating? Because a lot of times we just kind of go through the motions with eating. And so mindfulness makes us take a step back, maybe reassess the situation, reassess maybe if we are hungry or if we're just emotionally eating and maybe we should just maybe get up, maybe do some laundry, go outside for a walk, drink a glass of water. So
Yeah,
definitely is a good.
yeah. There's just more time at home, and you think, "Oh, I think I'm hungry. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I am." So
Yeah.
it's so many thoughts. Um, so I know that there are a lot of people that, I mean, everything's very positive, but there are people that are losing their jobs out there. Is
Mhm.
there any kind of advice that you can help these families that are feeding tons of kids, and what kind of recipes they can put together, or can they shop a little bit smarter going somewhere else?
Yeah. So most places, I personally am a fan of Aldi just because it's a little bit cheaper. But I think one of the best like budgeting um, advice that I could give to a client and their family is to meal plan. That's probably going to be the best for just kind of across the board, no matter what your budget is. If you sit down as a family and actually plan out your meals, you're more than likely going to spend less at the grocery store. You got to stick to the plan. That's another kind of aspect of it. I'm not very good at it. My husband is, but I'm not. But kind of creating that plan, because then you could possibly plan it around different sales and deals that are going on, maybe even around your schedule, like kind of thinking outside of this time. You can take into account like what your schedule may look like, but meal planning would probably be one of the best things to help a budget. It's super easy. And I mean, you can put in other factors like couponing, looking for sales and deals, but meal planning is definitely one of the most budget friendly things that we can do. And it also helps with us maybe planning out more nutritious meals throughout the week as well.
Yeah, because I think there's a huge misconception with people that think that if I eat healthy, then I have to spend a lot, which
Um,
is rarely the case.
yeah.
So I was looking at my list. I think we hit the large majority of the questions that I had. Is there anything else you wanted to add to it about your industry, or what can help some people out there that are stressing out about this right now?
Um, I don't really have, I think, anything specifically to add. Necessarily. I think this is like a really good time for people to do more. I mean, we obviously probably are cooking more at home, but to like take advantage of that, eating as like a family around a table. A lot of research shows that we are probably going to make better choices, maybe eat a little bit better, eat more mindfully, eating as a family around a table. And so, really taking advantage of this time, I think can improve our health rather than allowing it to take a toll on it with allowing like stress or eating like poor eating behavior or like lifestyle choices to maybe reign in this time rather than the better ones.
Yeah. Just sitting around the table and having conversations with people that you usually wouldn't see throughout the entire day. It's just
Mm-hmm.
so I'm asking everybody that does locals and coffee, what's a habit that you have taken on during this safer at home pandemic?
Um, what habit? I feel like I've well, that's probably more of a trend, like jumping on the deep clean trends of like deep cleaning every appliance I own. That's not a habit, but I think maybe a habit of trying to go outside daily. My allergies are not thanking me, but trying to be outside every single day was not something I was really good at doing unless it was just for solely exercise. But yeah, just trying to create the habit of being outside, which has been nice with this really good weather. So,
I just forget sometimes to put technology down and just take a stroll outside. I don't know
mhm.
what that's like. So
Yeah,
thank you so much for doing this. I really
yeah.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
So
Thanks, Kate.
if people have questions, like where can they go for reliable resources for like recipes or what's healthy and what's not?
Yeah, so for recipes, some of my favorites is my first foremost one. I was introduced to this recipe website. I don't know what I'm saying, by a coworker a little over a year ago, and it's called Dr. Yum. And so it's from the Dr. Yum project out of Asheville. It's really great for people who have kids because it's a lot of kid-friendly recipes, and the kids actually like rate the recipe with like colored in smiley faces and different things like that. But they're super easy, like whole foods, real ingredients, very easy. I'm by no means a cook at all. And so I find that these recipes are really easy. That's a really good place. Eatingwell.com is also another good one. Um, so those are kind of two of my favorites. If people need to talk with a dietitian, if you get on Eat Right, I believe it's .com or it's .org, you can find a dietitian in your area and reach out. And a lot of the health resource centers also have dietitians that people can reach out to as well.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks so much. And I'll talk
Yeah.
to you.
All right. Thanks, Kayla. Bye.